Good evening, everybody. This is Dr. Fourth Wall reporting live from the dark void of the abyss itself. Today, I am being joined in another great Terraria stream by the one and only Gray Ghost. So, everything going good with you, Gray?
Yeah, no, it's been a bit of a busy week, but got quite a bit done, and I've already got some plans for how we're going to tackle this today.
Oh, well, we will definitely get to that very soon. So, just
Yeah.
and then, boom, ain't even got to worry about setting up the stream or whatnot. Just setting up the Terraria game. None of that. Yeah, I'll definitely use this method from now on.
Yeah. Welcome to Dalvery in the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah, that's one of my. It's one of my good. He's actually from Canada himself, actually.
Uh, my oh, my condolences, fellow countrymen, for the disaster we live in. Well, I'll pop back up. I just been doing a little bit of fishing because there's a few things that I'm short on.
Enjoy the style on display better than Chronix. Well, I mean, it was AI generated, so, but I did do some tweaking to it myself. Okay, fuck off, slime. Um, he says, "Hoo-yah, we suffering together."
Yep.
But Dalvery is one of the dudes who uh, he has a lot of. We're both Sonic fans, I guess. We just share. We also share a lot of Red Pill-ish views, and I was just
Oh,
like, you know, and
my
then
condolences as Sonic for Sonic fans. Because as the thing, you guys, as the thing, you get sometimes where like it's really good and you get a bunch of good shit,
and then other
and
times
then
it's
there's other
dog shit.
absolutely like Sonic is like one of the longest running franchises and also one of the more popular ones. So it's seen like both awesome shit and highly abusive shit.
Oh yeah. Um. Also, I had to grab my note card because just anything that I may want to share with you if you haven't covered that. Yeah, that intro music I have, it's called Spitfire by White Bat Audio. Yeah, basically he's a royalty-free guy. God bless his soul. Like he has some good fucking music. That one Spitfire that I was just playing, I was hitting some fucking numbers on the overhead press, bicep curl, everything. Right now, I'm averagely doing 30 pounds for all that stuff, uh, for for dumbbells. And I'm gradually working my way up to 40 pounds.
And
And
eventually doing 45s like Chronic.
hmm. And you said you like have a home gym or something, right, Gray?
Yeah, I got a home gym.
Yeah, that's how Delver usually. Well, that's how he manages workout. I can't blame y'all because of the gym thoughts.
Yeah. Well, and it's just, I don't know, like I looked at the numbers for gym memberships and I was like, well, between the gym thoughts and how much it's going to cost. Plus, it's like, well, if I get the urge to go to the gym, then, gotta get the car booted up and there's only one 24-hour gym in the area. It's like, no, I want to deal with that shit. I don't want to go in the winter. Much rather just have that shit in the corner and just do everything here and just build up the collection slowly. Because I'm not at the level of many of the other warband members. So for me, getting started with just calisthenics was good enough. So a yoga mat was great to start, and that gave me time to just build up the rest of the collection over time.
Oh yeah, it's that's kind of how I started with is when I was. The thing is, I weightlifted on and off, which back when I was young, and the thing is, you can't do that. But I started off having a home gym myself. It was, uh, it was a bench and some dumbbell stuff, but you could rearrange the bench into like different workout equipment. You could also put, little piece on there, like a little arm where you can stack weight discs on to do leg workouts and stuff. Rearrange it to sort of do a bit of a pull up or dips, all that good stuff. Incline, decline, pretty fancy. And it was just I didn't have enough weights to keep up with like my current stuff ever since I got heavily into weightlifting and a lot more consistent.
Yeah, I'm fairly lucky that like Canadian Tire actually stocks like the proper Olympic level weights, so it's easy. So it's easier to get a change up in size when needed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now the thing is, I want to fight today, as I'm thinking if we're lucky, we might actually be able to get Moonlord today. But there's one piece of equipment I want to fight Moonlord with.
Yeah,
that is the Witch's Broom.
Witch's Broom. That's kind of this. That's a mount for flying, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's like probably one of the best flying mounts you can get pre-Moonlord.
Huh.
I don't know if there's a better one. Like,
go ahead.
But yeah, so I'm thinking, okay, let go for that. Make sure we're all potioned up. Because yeah, I've been going for some of the late game stuff in master mode, and ooh boy, that,
Powerful shit.
Powerful shit. But the thing is, but considering that I was like, okay, if I'm fighting Moonlord, not only am I going to need like the wings in an accessory slot, but I'll also need Empress of Light's drop in the accessory slot. Something like, well, but that means that if I use the Witch's Broom, well, then that saves me 2 accessory slots, which I can then use for defense and regen.
I gotcha. Dalvery says in chat about to smoke a big bowl, and I told him get that good kush. He said you'll address me as Sergeant Kush, that understood inferior sober sapien.
Yeah. So
the only equipment your mom needs is this hog.
You don't want any advances on my mom, man.
Dalvery's a shit talker like Chronic, but I love it.
Yeah, but sometimes the worst thing you can do to a shit talker is give them what they claim to want.
I remember him roasting some bitch on Twitter where she said she tried to insult him with like sorry about your small dick or something, and Dalvery said sorry about your pussy crumb salad or something. And I was like, yo, you got some, maybe not exact Chronic level roast, but you're
getting there.
You picked up something from him just like I did. You know, speaking of Chronic, I never even knew he was live until like right when I started setting up. I was like, oh shit. Well, oh well.
Yeah, he's roasting Sydney Thompson. So
I did see that he had said that in the stream before, and I was like, well, she's got it coming. But what I wanted to ask, game wise, was, let's see, yeah. So Moonlord probably might get that done, but would we want to fight the Old One's army or Empress of Light? Because that's still on my list.
Yeah, Empress of Light's on the list. Old One's army, like we can,
but it won't have much use at this point.
Basically, no. Like unless, because I think like you ground out so many medallions. I mean, Betsy's Wrath is a good weapon if we want to try it. So that is an option. But if we're going to do Old One's army, I want the Martian Blaster.
Oh, the blaster cannon?
Yeah, the charged blaster cannon.
I've got that.
Okay.
Literally when I was checking around, I can't remember what I was doing. I was rebattling Duke Fishron a couple of times because there was something from him that I wanted. And literally right when I had took all of my buff potions, right when I was trying to fish for him, a Martian probe came in and I started getting attacked. But, and also another time I managed to, you said you needed a Spectre staff?
Spectre's not as important because now I've got the Nebula Blaze.
Okay, because I know you said you needed that before, but
yeah, no, the charged, Martian Blaster. That's basically the best weapon for dealing with the Old One's army because you can just blast the entire line all at once, and it's just crazy. Perfect.
It sounds like Buzz Lightyear's gear from Toy Story or something.
You're not wrong. But like seriously, Old One. Just picture this: Old One's army.
Oh.
Just gone. Cleared one side, cleared the other side, done.
And the fucking it sounds like and then the little projectiles when they zoom past me, they sound like a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah. Now they were clearly having fun with sound design on this. Now where's I gotta just clear some stuff away. Fishing billboard. So yeah, here we go. Just gotta put a few things in here.
You gonna beat me up, Shrimpy boy? No, I'm not, Dalvery. Don't know about you, but I'm not that big on Bush. I'd rather purchase my floss separately.
Yeah, so like honestly, with the gear that we've got, we could do Old One's army, and I'm pretty sure that we could take it in one.
So like beat the whole thing, because I've done it plenty of times before, and I've almost beaten the final wave, but not quite.
Oh no, we absolutely can. I actually know a perfect sentry layout too. Do we have the tier 3 sentry stuff?
No, I think I only have tier 1, and
okay,
I've got 64. I got 64 defender medals, so I could probably get one, but
get the fire one, the fireball one.
The what's it called? Like flame burst rod, except
get
tier 3 version.
Flame burst like staff. Yeah.
Okay, let's try this out.
Yeah, if you get me the flame burst staff, that's the one that you get very swingy opinions on it. Some people say that it is like one of the more useless ones. I am in the complete opposite camp. I found it to be one of the more effective staffs.
Oh yeah,
but when I was grinding out Old One's army trying to get Betsy's Wrath, I would just use I used actually all 4, but the one that I used most of the time was the Flame Burst staff.
I gotcha. Yeah, I do use the Flame Burst version, but I had the rod at first. And...
Yeah, well, no, it was funny. I was having such a hard time doing the Old One's army. I was like, what the heck? I don't feel like I'm doing enough. And then I realized, I've been using all the tier 2 stuff instead of the tier 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you say you want the Flame Burst staff?
Yes, yeah. Grab the Flame Burst staff, and
because that's the only one I could get.
Yeah, perfect.
But yeah, if we can, I'm gonna try and earn up to get me because here's how I work. I like to have a Flame Burst and a Ballista. Those were my main go-tos.
Yeah.
After all the ones that I tried.
Yeah. So here, pass me the Flame Burst, and we'll do the Old One's army real quick. So I guess grab some of the gems too.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I need to get some Eternia crystals too. I'll just get 5. And I think that the game that this like either references or just a straight up crossover, it's like Dungeon Defenders 2 or something.
Yeah, Dungeon Defenders 2. It's literally, I think, by the same developers.
And there's the staff, I think.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the one. All right, so put that in slot 2.
Is that the Martian sword that you got right there?
Yeah.
I figured.
All right, so...
And then this is because of the dive bombers, because when they try to, come down on it...
That'll block it out. Now, the other thing, though, is...
Most of the time.
All right, so we need to just do a couple more things here.
Yeah, setting it up above.
That's the thing, like, we don't need too much up here. I mean, I'd like a bit more height to fight Betsy, but it might not be necessary. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
If necessary, we'll do another couple layers. No, keep it at the same elevation.
Okay.
Because this is actually really important for when they fly. Okay, so let's see. So right here, we got this. We got this. Oh yeah, I gotta hit all my my buffs.
Oh, and make sure you click the war table. It lets you. Although I guess when fighting the army.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter when fighting the army. That only applies to outside the army.
Yeah. But definitely do hit the little bewitched table though, and I suppose the sharpen the whetstone if.
Yeah, no, I'll hit all the buttons. Bewitching table.
Lets you summon 2 minions.
Yeah, I'll bring the UFO. So use the UFO very much. Now, funnily enough, do you know how the dragon staff actually works?
Is that sold by the Tavern Keeper?
No, it's the other pillar summon staff. Like there's the cell which is what you're using right now.
Yeah, the Stardust Dragon Staff. Yeah, that. I can't say I know how it works, but
yeah, it's a little different because instead of summoning additional dragons, it adds more segments to the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And then every dragon segment hits more. Like I actually would usually just summon it once, and then I filled the rest of my slots with Starburst staffs. Okay, so all right, so you pop this, and just be sure to drop any Eternia mana that you get to me.
Any Eternia mania? Make sure to do what?
Drop it drop it to me so that I can use it.
Okay. All right.
So all right, so pop the crystal in.
Should we potion up for this or?
Potion up with all of your 8-minute buffs, but not your 4-minute buffs.
Okay.
So regen, swiftness, iron skin, and mana regen. But that's it.
Yeah.
We'll do the other half of the buffs after wave 4.
I gotcha. I just gotta grab potions real fast.
All right, I'm gonna make just a couple adjustments to the arena real quick.
Mm-hmm. All right, boom. And Xeno staff. Yeah, not gonna need that. Now, do you need potions? Do you want me to just grab them for you?
No, I'm stocked. I'm all stocked up for potions.
Thorn skin, that's another good one. Yeah, endurance we won't take that till later, but
yeah, no, endurance we take after round 4.
All right, now grab some of those, and for me, my Ichor flask is going to be a thing, obviously. No, you're all good, Delvery.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. Whenever you're ready, well, first bottoms up, I guess.
Yeah, pop. All right, drop her in.
Oh.
Okay.
Here.
Drop the mana to me. Perfect. And about halfway between, we'll put down the first one,
Yeah. Yeah, you take the right portal, I'll take the left.
Okay. Right,
Okay.
gather everything up. Pass me the mana.
Alright. I just saw you run by. I got 9.
Perfect. Yeah, that gives full 20, so we'll pop one here,
Oh boy.
and one here, and we'll rush it. Round 2.
And this is where my Nimbus Rod comes in a little handy as well.
I'm honestly not even attacking. I'm just like letting my summons and the flame burst do everything.
Huh. Well, granted, this is early waves. Wait till the ogres start coming in.
Yeah, no, like the lightning bugs aren't even getting to me. I'm literally just like Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing right here.
Yeah, I'm just standing.
Okay, let's finish this off quick. Cool. All right,
Okay.
pass me the mana.
10 mana. God, it's so funny just the way you swing by.
Yeah. Looks like we're short one. Did it get to the upper levels? I'm short one for some reason. Is it back behind a portal or still at a portal? Weird. Shouldn't be short one. Oh, whatever. Okay, cool. Wave done.
Oh.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so
Oh, I can't place this down. Fuck. Okay.
I'm missing one somewhere. Oh, here it is. Fell off to the side back here.
You're missing a what?
A single Eternian mana.
Oh.
They give out exactly 20 on every wave. Like, except for the later ones where they'll give off 30. Alright.
Oh god, what the fuck was that? A bunch of
Probably Dark
skeletons?
Mage. Yeah, Dark Mage.
Oh.
Draken down? Yeah, place up any of the banners you get for these guys.
I can't. It doesn't
Oh, right,
allow
we can't
you
put
to.
banner. Oh, right, yeah, creative block. Forgot about that. Well, we'll do it between missions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a massive collection of fucking banners now. Alright, yeah, so toss the mana.
Alright. You want me to handle the right side for a bit?
No, it's all good.
Okay. Returning back.
Yeah,
Two
just gonna grab the
stations.
Squire shield from here.
Yeah, I got a Squire shield too.
Yeah.
Oh, ogre time.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's just personal PTSD from those motherfuckers.
I just honestly, what really bugs me is their like slime throw
That's
that
the
slows
thing.
you down.
That's the part that I get antsy about.
All right, pop your 4-minute potions. So endurance and for me magic power. All right, grab the mana.
Here, I got mana for you.
Yeah, perfect. Grab everything else. All right, so yes, that gives us 3 of them.
Damn, son, you set the fuck up here.
There we go. All right, so yeah, wave 6. So second last wave. Okay, wave done. Pop an obsidian potion if you've got it.
That I do not have. But
Okay. Well then,
here, mana.
yeah, perfect. Here, take this. There, use that.
Do I need that for?
Because Betsy's on fire debuff.
Oh yeah, I've never gotten to Betsy, so I didn't know.
Yeah, well here she comes.
Oh. Oh God.
Yeah, just kind of focus on circling her. Done.
Damn.
Got the aerial bane. Not bad, but we also got 40 defender medals.
Yeah, and I have. You have 40. I got 104.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, and then yeah, I guess no Betsy bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
So
got
she's-
aerial bane. So oh,
So
there's
that's-
another 100. So
Yeah.
so there we go. All right. I was just gonna get a chest so that we can like unload our loot.
Yeah, just old ones loot.
Yeah. Let's keep it nearby.
You had a good smoke, Dalvery. Absolutely bloodshot nuked.
Make it out of obsidian. That looks like fun.
we got a bunch of war table banners too.
Yeah.
Any other banners? Yeah, the lightning bugs. Brand of the Inferno. I got plenty of those. I do have the Monk's Belt. Yeah, that's just a max number of sentries in general. Got plenty of that. Same with Squire Shield.
Yeah, no, just toss everything in this chest. Like, I accidentally trashed it all because I was hitting control click instead of alt click. But I didn't trash anything. Oh shit! I trashed Ariel's thing. I'm an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. So 1 sec. I'll go get another staff.
Should I not worry about my rods or getting any staffs?
And not at the moment. I'm just gonna go.
No, I'm just gonna put my rods in this chest here.
Yeah, I'm just getting a lightning staff.
Yeah, lightning staff. That's pretty good.
Yeah. So honestly, toss me the crystals, the Eternia crystals.
Okay, I've got
then
4 of them.
Yeah, and then perfect. Yeah, you just get into position, and I'll get us started on the next round.
Okay. What? Okay, I gotta take my potions.
And right about here.
I'm sorry about that, Dell. He says fucking bitch catfish to me yesterday.
Ugh.
No, that was just Jack Murphy in disguise.
Dude, yeah, actually, apparently Jack Murphy's restarting. He's going for round 3.
Oh, like he's restarting again, like a third time.
Yeah, as like John Jack Goldman.
Okay.
All right.
You need
Toss
more?
the mana, please. Yeah, where's?
It's over here.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, we will toss one over down at this end. I actually had it marked out specifically where it was necessary on my last one.
Huh.
Like where it had optimal coverage, so I always knew where to place the lightning.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get through this one without potions. Like I didn't really feel like I needed them last time, so we'll see. Okay, cool. Yeah, wave done.
Let me give my paladin hammer a bit of a. Oh. Alright. All I got was 8, I think.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. That's all there was over here.
Which, I think we might have had a bit of a duplication bug, because it feels like we have one extra.
One extra,
Mana. Like, it was only supposed to give 20, but it looks like it gave 21, so maybe we killed something at the same time and it dropped mana.
Or maybe because we got 2 players, I don't know. But...
Nah, I think it was like we literally killed something at the exact same time, and it dropped a mana crystal, like an extra mana crystal. I'm not sure like how it determines when to break mana crystals, drop mana crystals. But...
Huh.
Yeah, with my magnet flower, I can literally just camp the portal, tap Nebula Blaze, and I'm just killing everything that comes through.
Well done.
Like, I don't even use up 5 stars before I get a fresh star and heals everything. Alright.
All right.
No, mana.
13.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, we got an extra one last time somehow. Okay. It's good. Wave 4. Now, actually, one thing that I found out is that if you want to stop all the extra events, like no blood moons, no Martian invasions, no solar eclipses, it's very simple. All you have to do is activate the celestial pillars and then kill the more troublesome ones.
Huh.
Because like those other events won't happen when at least one pillar is still active.
That's clever.
Okay, wave done.
Okay. Dark Mage Trophy. 10 mana.
Yeah.
There you go.
We got to split that time, so cool.
This is the warband defending the fucking, I don't know, the castle from the war pigs or some shit.
Yeah, the crush supply, basically. we got like this, like that crystal, the Eternia crystal. Secretly, that's all like Keith crystal from Kush.
Or better
Just one
yet, we're protecting the red pill from the fucking pickup artists.
But yeah, actually, so yeah, leaning into what I was talking about when we were in the lobby. So the thing is, I wanted to use the Redo engine to basically start to do more of the warband games.
Yeah.
And so, well, now that's actually happened. Now that I've got it started up, first what I'm doing is loosely based on Contra, but that's going to be like the first kind of 2D action platformer for mobile.
Hell yeah, man.
Like specifically done for the warband. Because like we've got an RPG game, and we've got like a survival horror game. So next on the list is a Contra game. So I've got like a whole bunch of stock assets for that. So once I get the system going, then we can like take it to the next level and start to customize it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
man.
getting the baseline functionality down right now. And then the idea is that you'll just put it onto your phone, and then you'll play it like you would a Game Boy. And it's also the turning phones into like Game Boy system I've been wanting to do for, God, I've been wanting to do that for like 10 years.
Yeah, kind of like the Pokemon, you know, Red and Blue or Fire. For me personally, Fire Red. Putting it on your phone.
Yeah, but you know how like most mobile games, they have like the entire screen is like your game surface?
Yeah.
Well, the way I'm planning on doing it is only the top half is actual gameplay stuff, and then the bottom half is just dedicated to your controller.
Wave 7, this is the one with Betsy, huh?
Yeah, Betsy's on her way right now. Yeah.
Alright, so here she goes.
Yeah.
Alright, it's solar flare time.
She's got a handful of powerful attacks, but she's not terribly difficult to dodge once you get used to her. You can largely just circle her.
She's kind of just like Duke Fishron.
Honestly, easier than Fishron. Fishron's way faster and has attacks that are far harder to predict, I'd say. Like, Betsy's got a lot more dead time in the air. And she's not as tanky either. Sweet.
We got a bow, aerial bane from
Aerial
Betsy.
Bane, yeah. So, yeah, again, the bow seems to be the more common drop of her stuff.
Yeah. What is it you need from Betsy again?
Well, I want Betsy's Wrath, because it actually has it's basically the upgraded Golden Shower, and it's actually one of the few debuffs that actually affects the Moon Lord.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think we really need the aerial bane, but just set in the chest as a little
yeah, just toss
trophy.
it in the chest. Yeah, what do you got for Defender medals?
Oh gosh, 204.
Yeah, toss them here. I'm gonna go get the rest of the staves.
Okay.
And then I'll show you what a full kit. So if you ever want to try this on Master Mode, this will be like the optimal layout, at least from what I've found.
Yeah. And I guess if you can get some staffs for me, if it helps, do so.
Oh no, that's the thing. Like, just one person needs to use the staves because we share the Etherean mana pool. So, like, you're free to use them after Old One's army. I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
And then, like, but if you want to buy more, then well, I'll leave the Defender medals. So that's let's see. So explosive trap. Put in slot 3. And
honestly,
staff. Put in slot 1.
Honestly, I love the ballista. I don't know why, but just like, even as a weapon
really
in general.
But here's the thing, it actually synergizes. You know what? Let me get you something else, too. Hold on.
What?
Let's see, I think this will work. Do I have enough Defender medals? I do. Perfect. Alright, so what are you currently wearing?
I have full set beetle armor.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. For this one, wear this.
Valhalla Knight.
Wear the whole Valhalla Knight set. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, no, I did not want this.
So what happened to me?
Let me see if I can do this. There. See if this negates it.
Yeah, it seems to be canceling it just fine.
Yeah, there we go. That's so. Yeah, you need to get the solar eclipse put away. Summon the old one's army. Because I'd much rather fight the old one's army than a eclipse.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
All right. So here's the thing. What I'm going to recommend for you to fight when you're fighting in the Valhalla gear. You see your current position right now?
Yeah.
Don't go any further ahead than that.
Just stay where I'm at.
Yeah, just stay put.
Oh.
Like, don't go. Like, if anything gets further ahead, by all means, slash away. But don't move further away than there.
Okay then.
Because the thing is, if you're wearing the full Valhalla Knights gear, you get a buff when you get into combat with it from the ballista specifically.
Yeah, I can see what it says on there.
Yeah. So yeah, you just stay within range of the ballista while you fight.
Okay. And this armor is just kind of specific to Old One's army. Like, I can put my
Well, yeah,
armor
but it
back
is
on.
all like the thing is that chest plate is basically, I think it's like the strongest chest plate. Like, I am wearing Valhalla Knight's chest plate for my mage build because it's just that high in defensive value.
Well, it has 24 defense. My beetle chest has 32, but
Yeah, okay, yeah. I guess beetle armor is a little bit better, but like for a mage who doesn't really benefit. Let's think. Okay, so as if you're doing mixed gear, then it's really damn good because it also gives a lot of life regen. That's the other thing.
wait, you're talking about the beetle, right?
No, Valhalla Knight. It gives life regen.
When you're mixed.
No, just alone. The chestplate alone gives a lot of regen. Yeah, toss the. I'll grab the mana.
Yeah, you get the mana. I'm just.
Now stay further back. If the ballista aren't shooting, then you're too far forward.
Oh, okay. I couldn't. I didn't know what you meant was stay there, but yeah, where the ballistas are in sight. Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing is, you want to keep the ballista as far back as possible, because if the enemies get up close to them, it becomes a real hazard. So what I'll do is I'll usually put one ballista right beside the crystal, and then I'll put an explosive trap in front of that.
Yeah.
And then for like like kind of mid to late game stuff, when I have extra mana to spare, I'll toss an electro trap over top of it.
Yeah. All right. Whenever you can go to the other side.
Yeah,
so.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. All right, so that setup right there should probably see you through the rest of this. So I'll just get my setup going over here. I don't hear ballista firing. You're too close.
What? Am I too? I'm too
You're
close.
you're too far away from the ballista. You're hitting all the enemies long before the ballista get a chance.
Oh, I have to be right next to him.
Well, no, it's just like you're hitting the enemies from so far away. It's out of the ballista's range.
Oh. Oh, now they're shooting. Okay.
There you go. Four done. Yeah, you always got to remember to check the upper level for mana, because usually one or two crystals will drop there.
Yeah, especially with them gliders and shit.
Yeah, the gliders and the wyverns. Go. Yeah, so like you see this setup right here where I got electro trap, bomb trap, and ballista trap.
Yeah.
And wave 6 you want to have this set up here. Then you want
Mhm.
one electro trap on the front of each, like in front of each portal, like right here. And then the rest I usually line with flame traps up here,
Yeah.
flame sentries. And then that usually means that I can just fire and forget about Betsy and just focus on her for the entirety of the final round.
I see. Delvery says about the bitch who catfished him. Also said she wanted kids for sure and wanted to be a mom. Yet yesterday I found out she actually has a kid and put him up for adoption shortly after birth. She also looked nothing like her photos. Chicks around here really be testing my patience. I'm an 8, she was a 4. Painful. Ironically, 99% of these chicks are for the streets, man. I mean, yeah.
You know what? I actually was thinking about it. You know how like all these women are talking like, oh, like I'm a 9, I'm a 10, and you know when they say 9, they really want to say 10, but they're trying to appear humble.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is like, look, I go like, look, you know how I know that you're not a fucking 10? Because you're not on the cover of Vogue. Like, you were not scouted as a child as an international model for a multi-million-dollar agency. That's where the 10s are. They're not opening OnlyFans. They're not going to public school. They're not going to college to get degrees. They were scouted literally decades ago for fucking models, and that's where they are right now, getting work, selling their beauty for six-figure salaries. Not pimping their asses out on OnlyFans for $200 a month.
Pretty much. It's like the 10s are essentially fucking millionaires. Oh, there she is.
Yeah. Like, they're millionaires purely on their beauty alone. Like, they have had extreme dietary and fitness restrictions since before they hit puberty. Like, that's the life of a 10. There is no 10 that goes on the internet crying about how they can't get dates. Literally, 10s have fucking agents to manage all their social media accounts for them.
Betsy's wings.
Okay, yeah, she's got good wings.
Oh, we still got a solar eclipse coming in.
No, we don't. We're doing here, use this.
Flying dragon? What?
Just use it.
Oh, 241 melee damage. Oh shit, this does more than my daybreak. Oh, sweet mother of shit. And it goes through walls. Okay. Yeah. I did not know that was a thing I could get. I think I found my new weapon against Moonlord now.
Yeah.
It's like it can... sorry, Reaper Sickle, but I'm afraid your services are no longer required, because I have a new weapon that can go through walls now.
Sorry, Reaper Sickle, Dragon Sword is my best friend now. Friendship ended with Reaper Sickle.
I guess so. I guess speaking of trashy women while we're on the fucking subject, when I was at work, we had some, it was, oh gosh. I can already paint this picture in your head for you. A fucking fat auburn hair white woman with a leopard skin top with a fucking cleavage out and a fucking crop top and black yoga pants, along with some fat black chick, and both of them got like you know, kids who look like they're all from different dads and in various shades of color. And I said to my fucking manager, I said to him as a joke, I was like, you know, she's sucking dick for a living, or she sucked dick for a living. And then I was like, and he was like, how can you tell? I'm like, look at the way she fucking dresses. Not to mention, she got the, and word for word I said this, the Mayo Monkey and Niglet hybrids running around the place. And he laughed his ass off it. And he's mixed himself, but I mean, he loves my jokes though.
Yeah.
And it's literally the embodiment of that meme. Is like, you know, black dudes laughing at racist comments or jokes, but, you know, liberal white women, oh my god, that's racist.
Yeah, but and that's the thing, is like, racism, like, okay, that's the thing. There's a couple different kinds of racism, a lot of different flavors. Now, when you have the kind of racism that is like, because of race, there's an inherent superiority, inferiority kind of stuff. Yes, that's the bad kind of racism.
Yeah.
But when you're pointing out fucking racial stereotypes, no, that's funny, because everyone has them.
Yeah.
No matter like how superior one group they are, you can always take them down a peg with a stereotype.
Yeah. It's like, you know, a lot of white dudes are sensitive fucking cuckolds, you know?
Yep, and believe me, I know one hates that shit more than white dudes.
And fucking, it's like, you know, I guess one stereotype, sadly, is a lot of black kids can't fucking read even when they're like in first grade.
Yeah, and the thing is, personally, I blame a bunch of that shit on the fucking single motherhood. Because, like, again, like, after Jim Crow, like, this is the kind of thing that really gets me, because it makes me very confused. Because on one hand, you see the behavior and you're like, okay, well, and heck, there's even new, like, fossil stuff that's, like, disproving the out from Africa theory. So that it's possible that there's a lot more genetic distinction, like, between the different races. Because, like, they're originally, like, a shit ton more hominid species, but then it's possible that humanity basically just bred them all together into various blends.
Yeah.
But anyway, point is, like, there might be more genetic distinctions, but does that explain the behavior? Because then you look at, okay, well, what happens, like, what happened prior to, like, the black single mother household becoming a stereotype? Because that wasn't always a thing. That was you can tie that directly to a government program.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, so we got that. We got that bullshit.
Yeah.
So, like, so is the behavioral differential actually a race thing, or is it purely a single motherhood thing,
right,
which was created along racial lines? Because, like, the government is what distinguished the whole racial stuff for government programs.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you had truly equal treatment, would we get better outcomes? Because then you look at someone like Thomas Sowell, and it's like, okay, clearly the potential's there. And it's not as though we don't see a whole bunch of white dudes potentially acting like fucking hood rats. So, like anything you could really have from the ghetto stereotype, you could also have from the trailer park stereotype.
Exactly. It's like, you know, fucking white kids act stupid too. Like fucking.
Yeah. It's just that white kids are more likely to have a father that beats their ass when they act a fool.
Not to mention, you know, well, I was gonna say maybe not act as stupid, or maybe that's not the comment I was looking for. Oh, yeah, it's just supposedly more okay to make fun of them.
Well, yeah, but the other thing is that they're also more likely to actually face consequences early in life.
Yeah.
Like, if you beat the shit out of a white kid for misbehaving, no one's gonna look at you like you're a horrible monster.
Mm-hmm.
But do the same to the more melanin inclined, and then you would have a hate crime on your hands.
Yeah.
And that lack of discipline at an early age, well, we see the results. Combine that with a higher rate of single motherhood, etc. Yeah, it's a problem.
Oh yeah. In fact, recently there was this kid in my neighborhood, black kid, and I feel bad for him because obviously his mom and his older sisters, it would seem, either his older sisters or his aunts, one of the two, are complete trash pieces of shit.
Yeah,
They're
well,
fat as fuck. His mom sells her fucking body for drugs. But essentially, my dad, he's a big handy worker, man. Loves to work with his hands, set stuff up, build things. He had put a bunch of like stakes or posts in the ground or whatever, and this kid kept running onto our front lawn, yanking the stuff up and just throwing them all over the place, messing the shit up for no reason or aside for his own entertainment. Well, one night I was I was staked out, and this wasn't about maybe, I don't know, like 2 months ago or something. I was camped out literally on the roof of my fucking house, and I sniped his ass with a water balloon, like a giant slingshot launcher for water balloons that I set up.
Here, fight Betsy over here, because I got a whole bunch of flame turrets set up.
Over here?
Yeah, just right around here. She'll get hit by the sentries.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, so like you smashed him with the water balloon.
Yeah, it was basically like kind of like a giant slingshot, but I had filled the water balloon up with liquid ass too inside the water. You know what liquid ass is?
Is it like a sticky farty liquid kind of thing?
Yeah, basically it's fart spray. You spray
so
something.
So basically a liquid stink bomb.
Pretty much. I sniped his ass with it, and plus, it was a powerful fucking slingshot too. So when he got hit by it, it hurt. So.
Yeah, I would. All right, here's another weapon to try because it's also a melee weapon.
The ghastly glaive.
Nope.
Oh, Sky Dragon's Fury. Yeah, let's play some of this stuff down to get these banners out my inventory.
Yeah, here, just come nearby the chest here too, and then you should be able to just empty out like auto sort, auto deposit or whatever. Alright.
Godly Sky Dragons for... Oh, damn. 215 melee damage? I'm sorry, Terrablade 2, but I think you might be getting replaced too. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go see if my pumpkins are ready. I want to do Pumpkin Moon.
That's the thing. I was gonna say too is when it comes to chance, definitely one of our challenges would be getting to wave 15 or wave 20 for the Frost Moon and Pumpkin Moon, because you can get some good shit with those.
Yeah, no, I've been able to get to wave 14 for Pumpkin Moon, and Frost Moon, I think I got to like wave 7 or 8, and then it just annihilated me.
Yeah, flying
I'd say Frost Moon I definitely found harder than Pumpkin Moon.
Oh yeah, it's yeah, the fucking sand tanks, I think they're called. Basically the Santa Claus tanks. Yeah, they're fucking beast machines.
Alright, now, let's see, do we have enough ectoplasm? Do we have ectoplasm, period?
We should have a good bit. I placed it, I remember placing it.
Yeah, it's just in a different chest. Yeah, we need ectoplasm, hollow bars, and pumpkins. So, let's make a couple pumpkin medallions.
Damn, 200 defender medals, hell yeah.
You can, between the two of us, you can basically buy out everything. And plus there's even more, we actually have a chest with defender medals in it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit like auto sort and then it just tossed a bunch in one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we've got another 284 on top of what you have in your inventory.
Hmm.
So
Gray
yeah.
Ghost. I recently, two movies that I've watched recently. One of them was actually with Dowry. We just had a fucking movie night with the boys over Discord. It was called Hell or High Water, I think. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
It's a pretty good fucking film. It's essentially a neo-western film. Don't know if that's your type of, if that's
I've
your cup of
enjoyed
tea.
stuff. I've enjoyed stuff like that before. Let's see how many centuries I can get down here.
You can, I believe, you can place two.
Yeah, because I hit the table, so will that give me a third one? No,
No, it
maximum
gives
two.
you two. But
All right,
I also
I'm just gonna
recently
go.
watched The Revenant as well, which I don't know if you've seen it, but oh man.
Oh yeah, that I've heard of it. I've seen like clips. Haven't actually watched the full thing. Yeah, I recommend the sword, the Sky Dragon's Fury. Don't know if that one is like quite good enough. I don't think it's got like good range or anything. But that dragon
Yeah,
should get it.
it seems to do good damage. It's like 215.
But it's
I
got actual
might.
hit. Its range is not great.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I'll definitely keep it in the chest for sure.
Yeah. So it's gotta fiddle with some accessories here. Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That
I'm
one.
gonna put some of my old. Sorry, Reaper Sickle, but Dragon Fury's got, or yeah, Flying Dragon's got you beat now. But this ritual is to not dispose of you like some useless tool, old friend. You fought
Uh,
well, and you served well along in these wars, and
all
you
right.
deserve
So
a place in the weapons chest of Valhalla. I don't know, but
yeah.
may
All right.
you
So
rest in
pumpkin.
peace.
Yeah. The other thing is like Pumpkin Moon, is I got to wave 14, but I wasn't killing them fast enough. So like I never got all the way in one night. So we'll just have to wait until next night.
Yeah.
So we've got that. I'm just gonna try to clear out some of my inventory here.
So wait, if I'm wearing the Valhalla stuff, and if I do, oh, I gotta get me a staff of my own.
Uh,
Whew, 268 summon damage. Damn, so with the Valhalla gear on, I can summon five sentries.
well, and then if you also add in like Squire Shield on top of that, I think that gives you another sentry.
Fascinating. But yeah, I watched The Revenant, and oh lordy, it was fucking brutal.
Yes.
It, not necessarily super like rich storytelling or anything, but definitely very action packed, very gritty, which is something I can always get behind. And put my key brand in there too. What I do need to check out is probably get a good reforge for my flying dragon, because this is only it in its base form. Another great Western film that I really love is Rango. Have you ever seen that one?
Never the full thing. Again, just clips, and I know the basic plot summary, but it does look very good.
I'd also recommend the full thing too. It's great film. Godly flying.
There you go, right away. I don't know. Sometimes you just get super lucky on the reforges.
Oh yeah, I know Legendary is probably the best one, given that it's a sword. But I'm not gonna push it any further.
Godly's good enough. Like unless you got money to fucking burn through.
277 melee damage. Holy shit. Yeah, sorry, Terrorblade. I don't know if
I gotta see. What am I missing here? Okay, the Nizar.
this also looks like a fucking berserk sword.
Yeah.
I really do need to get into Berserk. I've got like the first manga with me, but I've read only like the first few couple of pages. But
Yeah, honestly, just go to Manga Dex. I'm pretty sure that all Berserk's uploaded there, and just read through that.
Manga Dex?
Manga Dex, yeah, it's where I get a lot of my stuff. You can sort by title, like type, genre, and yeah, Berserk's on there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess in that case, I could probably just check out the whole thing.
Yeah.
Good chunk of my art style has actually come from like the Berserk and Attack on Titan mangas, because it allows that perfect blend of realistic, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Realistic posture? Or, no, not posture.
I know what you're talking about, though.
But yeah.
Like, I get it.
Also blend it with cartoony exaggeration and expression.
No.
Final Fantasy, on the other hand, not so much.
No. Actually, funnily enough, there's actually one I found on that one. Like I was reading for it, it's like very clearly influenced by Berserk, but I basically nickname it because I forget the actual title. It's one of those complex Japanese titles. I just think of it as Happy Berserk.
Kind of like where, I guess, Guts wasn't betrayed by Griffith and all that stuff.
Yeah, like I think it's like you take away like everything that makes Berserk like a tragedy, and instead just have it be like a journey of a dude who's awesome with a sword going through the mercenary stuff and building his legacy. And also builds a harem on the way. So that's the thing. So it feels kind of like Berserk aesthetically and with the main character, but it's like, what if Guts didn't experience a shit ton of tragedy?
AC says, I'm a little surprised that UC didn't redirect to this stream. Well, you know,
he didn't even know. He didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Like if it was my channel and I'd let him know, maybe, but unfortunately, we haven't gotten him to watch Doc enough to get in the warband just yet.
Yeah. Well, bless.
I'm actually thinking that I should do like restart doing my Space Marine 2 streams again.
Yeah, I remember the fucking Carnifex part where you got to it and you got killed so many fucking times.
I'm still stuck in it, but I'm thinking like actually purchase the game now because it's on sale at the moment. There's a big Warhammer sale, so I'm thinking, okay, I should pick it up, actually pay for the damn thing, and then restart my streams for it, and then actually try to beat the bloody thing. So, but right now I'm in the Hallow. I'm trying to get megaphones because I'm just short one megaphone to combine with the Nazar, and then I can finish up the Yonk shield.
Right. Speaking, although I guess now that I got it in mind, have you ever considered recording or streaming the Terraria stuff on your side?
I
Just
tried it a little while back when I was considering like streaming all my hardcore runs, but they were hardcore runs, so didn't get terribly far. And the thing is, like now I have beaten Master Mode because I actually beat Master Mode. I actually beat Moonlord.
oh, congratulations.
Yeah, so it was like, so I'm probably taking a break from it for a while and focusing on some of the other projects because like there's other things I've been wanting to do that Terraria has been taking my time slot for.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so I want to like focus a bit more on the game development next. But I figure like one game to stream would probably be Space Marine 2 because I could get into that, and it looks like the kind of game that you could just jump in for a little bit because they're trying to make it more of a perpetual rather than just the storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently like, a whole bunch of Warhammer games are also getting like redone as well. Like Space Marine 1 is getting a re-release, like remastering, and what else? There's Bolt Gun 2. It was just kind of like 40K's Doom, but like old school Doom with like pixel graphics and whatnot.
Right.
So, and then there's like the role playing stuff, but yeah, I don't know if would I like playing a game like that? Sure. Streaming it, I don't know. I also got to really think about how to stream because, like, to be a truly successful streamer, you have to be able to entertain the chat.
Yeah.
And that's something that I struggle to find that balance between being able to play the game and being able to entertain chat.
Right. Yeah, so I'm looking up right now, essentially, Beetle armor and Valhalla armor, they're pretty much almost the same, is what these people are saying.
Yeah.
It's just, Beetle armor is better for defensive buffs, while Valhalla is better for, like, regeneration, and...
yeah, no, for the melee class, like for a pure melee class, Beetle armor is superior. Like, but for Old One's army, Valhalla has a bit of an edge. And if you were going to mix and match armor without worrying about set bonuses, then Valhalla is amazing as a breastplate because it can work across different classes, especially mage. And it gives just a shit ton of life regen, which is never to be underestimated.
Yeah.
But for you, Beetle armor is probably your best bet to fight Moonlord with.
Yeah. But
Yes, megaphone, perfect.
there you go. Typically,
All right.
pixies drop them a lot, so...
Yeah, that's the thing. I was expecting it to be a lot more common, so I just hang out in the Hallow. Alright, so now I can finally find the megaphone with the Nazar. Oh, wait, where... Oh, did I not pick it up because my inventory's full? No, I feel foolish. Alright.
Oh, did you teleport back to the house?
Yes.
Oh, I was confused, and I was like, "Well,
Like,
why
why does he sound so sad? Like, oh, because he teleported without thinking.
To be fair, I've probably done worse.
Yeah, and the thing is, we don't even have like a good teleport spot at the Hallow right now, so I gotta run all the way back.
Yeah, because the first time I remember when I was a kid, like trying to do when I used to play on mobile, I would always try, and before the biome keys were the things to drop, what you had to do was they actually would drop a quote-unquote key mold. or hell, even just the older games in general. But I think mobile still does that version because they're not as updated. But I remember trying to get the Jungle Key mode so hard, and when I finally got it, I accidentally teleported back to the house with my magic mirror. And when I tried to go back for it, the Jungle Key was gone, and I was just on the floor crying. I was like, no!
Takes so much grinding to do that. Okay, yeah. Oh, shit, it's almost nighttime, ready for Pumpkin Moon. There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we're
okay,
fighting that shit tonight?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that shit tonight.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna gear up.
Yeah, get your potions. Get to I guess to where we did the old one's army. Okay, yeah. Counter Kurt's mantra.
Probably for the best.
Combine that. Get the Ankh charm. Check. Armored obsidian shield. Combine that. Bam. Ankh shield.
Oh, should we take the statues from our previous battle arena on top of the house and down to the one at the old one's army? The stuff up here?
Actually, no. You know what? No. Use the stuff on top of the house. We'll just stick to this arena for the moment.
Okay.
We're good. We'll just use this.
All right then.
All right. Okay. Also, I've activated this. I've activated our statues. All right. 10 seconds. Potion up.
I'm trying to get to him. If this fucking platform would let me come through. Take a bite of cake.
Well, cake only does like movement speed and mining speed for 2 minutes. It's not that important.
Okay, one of these.
Hey, here we go. Pumpkin Moon.
Okay. Fucking frame rate, let me out of the house. Wave 4 already, damn.
Oh yeah. No, we're chewing through these guys.
No, it probably shouldn't be a surprise. Hey, dude, golfer, get the fuck back in the house. I don't know why that was so funny when you just said we're chewing through these fuckers like they're fucking gum sticks.
Yeah, honestly, like that. Yeah, don't worry about the golfer. He doesn't have a lot of self-preservation.
Yeah, he's just a dumbass.
We just gotta idiot-proof the housing for NPCs.
Yeah. Get fucked, Morningwood. In a bad way. No jizzing out fire at me.
Wait, 8.
Horsemen. Here we go. It takes me back to the old times.
Okay, wave 9.
Damn. This really is going quick.
Yeah. Like, keep in mind, like, we're able to fight these guys with, like, celestial level endgame gear. The only way we could be more overpowered to fight them is if we were, like, actually post-Moon Lord.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, 10? Okay, we got...
One pumpkin down.
There's another one, yeah. I'm trying to get the waves cleared by like taking out as many low-level mobs as possible. That was one thing I had problems with on Master Mode, was it was hard to get through the waves when you're focusing just on a boss. When the real progress comes from taking out a whole bunch of little guys.
Yeah, I'll focus on the bosses. You get the little ones.
Yeah. Alright, it's wave 12.
My question, is this like a new moon night or something? Because I don't see it.
Yes, actually, it is a new moon. My fish finder says so.
I was like,
where's the moon? It's supposed to be a pumpkin moon. It's like, oh, it's a new moon. So it's an invisible pumpkin moon right now. Or a shadowed pumpkin moon.
Horseman's Blade. That'll be perfect for... That'll be perfect for picking up the... Morning Woods.
Alright, reapply your 4-minute buffs.
Will do.
Which is basically just the endurance potion.
Yeah. Ooh, jack-o'-lantern launcher. It is a tad bit weird that the Horseman's Blade gets dropped from the Pumpkins and not the Horseman, but...
Yeah. But, like, the Horseman's way easier to kill and appears way earlier, so it's a little overpowered for a low-end moon. For a low-end moon enemy. Okay, we got about 3 minutes to get through the last wave and a half.
Another Horseman's Blade.
Yeah.
But hey, if we can get to wave 15 and
right, we're
kill a
at
pumpkin,
just hit wave 15.
Give me a trophy, boy. Come on, pumpkin, give me a trophy.
Okay, 2.5 minutes, maybe we can clear it? I don't know if you can actually clear wave 15. Or if it just keeps going to wave 16.
No, I think wave 15 is the final.
Well, then you'd think they would give you something for, like, clearing, like, wave 15 instead of just getting to it. Well, either way, we got 2 minutes.
Yeah. Pumpkin trophy. I think, yep. See, back when I used to do mobile Terraria, that was my big, like, end game goal or whatnot. It was to get a pumpkin trophy.
Oh yeah, no, there is a wave 16.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Figures.
Yeah, like I think it's just like all successive waves like still are the same as wave 15, but yeah, wave 15 is the final variation. Or maybe wave 14 is the final variation, and wave 15 is when you've actually cleared everything it has to throw at you.
Mm-hmm. But, damn, we should.
Either way, about 1 minute 15 seconds. This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
Don't worry, there's about to only be one. Now there's about to be zero. Die, bitch, come on. There we go.
20 seconds and we're done.
Oh, damn. Wave 17. I guess it just keeps going up to...
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Is there like a wave 20 is the final wave?
No, it just keeps going.
Oh, damn. Go on, let me kill this one. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, well.
There we go. So. Alrighty, so now out of all that...
Oh, man.
Where the heck's my witch's broom? That's the whole reason I'm doing this shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of loot to collect.
Shit ton of steak launchers. Spooky hook.
Yeah, jack-o'-lantern launcher, chicken nugget. Don't need that.
Splinterling banner, in case we wanted to use that. So let's put that with our collection. Oh yeah, something else I figured out from the Celestial Pillar fights. It's random which ones will appear at which positions, but the positions are consistent.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to make a pillar arena, you absolutely can. Just you don't know where.
Yeah. Pink oh, don't care about that. Scarecrow hat, don't need you. Don't need that. Spooky wood, and just probably put that in the blocks chest. Switch the cool slime. Any good reason to try and battle the Frost Moon or anything? We agree. You there? What the fuck? He's still in the game, but he's not on StreamYards. Hold up a second. Got miss. You I don't know what happened.
My page crashed.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like the Witch's Broom is an expert mode exclusive. So.
Oh well, it was still a good battle.
Oh yeah, fun. But yeah, but no need to do it again. Trying to go for the broom because we won't. All right, so.
Also, the Horseman's Blade, which we did get, will be useful for crafting the Zenith, but that's end game material for me.
Yeah, no, we need to beat Moon Lord to do that. So, all right. Okay, so I'll put. I don't need Betsy's Wrath that much, so I guess next thing to do is Empress of Light.
I gotcha. And what is Betsy's Wrath was more of a mage thing for you, right?
Yeah, it's a mage thing, but honestly, the Nebula Blaze will be good enough.
I gotcha.
Like between that and the Celestial Pillars, and some of the stuff we get from the Pillars, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's just a question of. Just gonna make a couple. Just gotta reforge a few things here to get how I want them. There we go. Warding Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, when you're done, I gotta reforge a thing.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm trying to get fucking warding on this. I've gotten menacing like 3 times. Haven't gotten warding yet. Rick, intrepid, wild, armored, wild. Literally burning through all my money.
Shh. Snobby asshole.
Yeah, I should have stopped at armored. But...
Fucking blue Jew.
Jeez.
I mean, I'm not wrong. Big nose.
No, you're not. No, you're not. We are so canceled. I mean, and the funny thing is, like, kind of hard to look at depictions of fantasy goblins and not kind of see it.
Literally, first reforge I got for my ballista staff was Celestial.
Nice, but like, let's be honest, like pop quiz. What race are the bankers in Harry Potter?
They're goblins.
Yep.
I remember that as right when you said bankers in Harry Potter. I was like, "Oh yeah. Fuck, why?"
And then, what are the most money? What's the most money obsessed race in Star Trek? Fantasy equivalent. Like the Ferengi. Like the Ferengi.
I assume. Oh.
They're known for their big ears. And if you look at them, they're very clearly space goblins.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah. Like, and okay, yeah. So the thing is, the Ferengi are. It's funny conceptually because it's like, oh, we live in such an advanced future that it is post-scarcity. So how do you create fucking currency in a post-scarcity universe? You make you invent something called latinum, which apparently is just can't be made with a replicator, and then congratulations, now you have a fucking currency.
Huh.
And then you make it so it binds with gold, so you can still use gold bars as your props for like extreme wealth. But there's one scene where like the guy thinks he's getting a fortune in latinum, but all the latinum's been taken out, so he's left just with worthless replicable gold bars.
What a ripoff.
So
I also saw a little penguin walk by, and have you seen Surf's Up before?
Again, that's another one. Clips, I'm somewhat aware of it. Wait, why is there's a bunny slime here?
Huh?
Like, wait, these bunnies are wearing like something.
Oh yeah, they I've seen that before. They yeah, it's a bunny wearing some kind of costume. I think it's because we defeated the Pumpkin Moon because it said the
Oh,
spirit of Halloween's in the air.
so the pumpkin. Oh, so the bunnies are dressed up as slimes for Halloween. Okay, cute.
Sorta.
Yeah.
Um,
All right. I'm gonna head to the Hallow and I'm gonna make like a house out of pearl wood or some shit.
um, I think I actually made a little hut in the Hallow as well. It was on top of a hill. Follow me?
Well, I'm heading to the Hallow one way or another. So.
But yeah, it was on the surface. I had used it to temporarily move the steampunker in.
Oh, to get Hallow stuff.
Yeah. But I've also been watching more Warhammer informational vids and stuff. Yeah, I think I told you that on Discord before.
Yeah.
It's by a guy called Luton or something, and he kind of summarizes.
Yeah, they're hit and miss. If you're interested, then I can absolutely recommend you my personal favorite lore tuber. He just did a video on the Age of Apostasy, which is how the Sororitas came to be a thing.
Huh.
Get to learn about the history of Goj Van Dyer and the nuns with guns. But personal favorite videos by him, one are why the Imperium are the good guys in universe. Like where they're the actual good guys of 40k and not just, oh, it's all subjective gray morality. It's like, nah. In universe, from a in-universe perspective, Imperium are the good guys.
Huh.
Just straight up. And then he also has a very thorough breakdown on what it means to be a space marine, both physically and psychologically.
I see. And essentially, you're kind of MGTOW monk warrior, super soldier, kind of.
That's the thing. I honestly couldn't even call you like MGTOW, like a MGTOW kind of deal for it, because yeah, it's a super soldier, and it is like warrior monks, but you are still expected to like die, like fight and die for their cause. Like MGTOW, not really much for like dying for the higher cause.
Yeah, not MGTOW. I didn't have the right word in my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely Spirit of Halloween since we defeated the Pumpkin Moon because the pixies are starting to drop goodie bags.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is where I built the little hut on top here.
Oh, yeah, pumpkins are growing.
Yep. What was I gonna get to next? Oh, yeah, Empress of Light. If that's gonna be a thing that we do.
Yeah, we're gonna do her next. That's why I'm here. We just gotta. Like, I'm hesitant to put someone in that hut specifically, because if we do that, then guaranteed they're gonna die when Empress of Light shows up.
Yeah, so probably don't put anyone in there for right now.
I mean, I guess, okay, what we really need is we need someone else to go live with the truffle. And then we can create a mushroom biome thing for him.
Oh, a pylon?
Yeah, we'll make a truffle, like a truffle pylon.
Well, we've got a mushroom pylon where the nurse and the gunman are. Like, isn't there only like one pylon per
Oh yeah,
biome?
only one pylon per biome. Shit. Damn it. Alright.
Yeah, it sucks. Well,
I
we've got
mean,
the
again, post Moonlord, you can make like a completely neutral pylon, but anyway. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll get make sure you have your guide to critter companionship in like active and ready.
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, good, because we don't want to be hitting this thing until we're ready. All right, I'll get my butterfly net in, and we'll just hunt around and we'll try to find a lacewing. Yeah, because now they'll start showing up because it's nighttime. So find a prismatic lacewing real quick, and then we'll head to the arena and get ready to fight.
Did it just go underground hollow?
No. Lacewings appear on the surface.
Okay. And so a lacewing,
prismatic lacewing. It's just like a shiny butterfly.
Okay. And then
and once we kill it, then Empress of Light will show up. But we can catch it to hold on to it for when we want to use it.
Okay.
It's a rare creature, so it will show up. We just have to kind of pop back and forth to try and find it.
Yeah, I'll take my bug net out too. Yeah, you can go high with them Fishron wings.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck off, Wyvern.
Yeah, I think Fishron wings, Betsy's wings, and I think the Empress wings are considered the best ones in the game for mobility. What Betsy's lack in... oh, yeah. No, is that a lacewing? No, it's a soul flight. Yeah,
do
what
you
Betsy's
have Fishron wings?
No. No, I've still got my Spectre wings.
Oh. Well, we do have a pair of Betsy wings, and I think we might have Fishron wings, but I don't know if that's what you want.
I'd take the Betsy wings.
Okay. They're in the old one's army chest if you need them.
Yeah, we'll see about fighting Empress first.
Okay. Yeah, now we got a zombie dressed up as a bee.
A zombie?
How did I not catch that?
Come on.
Damn, it goes. Now I might actually have to make something out of that. like a fucking character for my comic or whatnot. Speaking of which, I've also been grinding out a lot of new art for my comic, mostly my assassin character. I've been grinding out alternative designs for him. But I updated his lore actually with I may have told you before. There's a
oh yeah, lacewing.
Oh,
got it.
There we go.
All right, 6 minutes to kill her. I think we can do it.
Okay, I got potions.
Yeah. So yeah, start eating your buff potions.
All right. Endurance and Ichor flask too.
Oh yeah, definitely endurance. Yeah, no, get everything all at once. This is not going to be a long fight. One way or another, it's not going to be a long fight.
Gotcha.
Okay, turn off critter companionship. You ready?
Yeah.
Just try to keep her in the same area. Yeah, we do not want to be facing her come daybreak.
Oh, that dodge just left like an... Oh, damn, she's almost so dead.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got her. Oh, we got a trophy out of it.
Sweet. First try, too.
Oh, hello.
What happened?
Summoner.
Oh, yeah, a whip.
Summoner whip. Cut. So, alright, so we got the summoner whip out of that one. Reactivate critter companionship.
Oh yeah, how do you turn off critter companionship?
You right click. You right click on it.
Okay, inactive.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, there's a lace wing nearby. Hold on. Yeah, I see it. Got her. All right. Do you want to try her again real quick? I think we got enough time.
For the hell of it, sure.
4 minutes. Okay. So da-da.
And hey, hold up, before
There we go.
Oh.
Nope.
I'm
Yeah.
using my
When she
possessed
does
hatchet
when
for
she
this.
does her when she does her like dash attack, don't chase her, just dodge her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll come to us. If we pissed her off.
Ow.
Yeah. Even on classic, she can still hit pretty rough. There we go.
Rainbow
So we got a-
cursor, prismatic die. Eventide, that's the bow. A rainbow cursor causes your mouse cursor to have shifting rainbow colors. Nah, I don't know about that.
Alright,
just a
I don't
vanity
know
eye.
if I don't. Okay, I think that the infinite hover thing she has is an expert mode only. So I think we've got like probably the best gear we're gonna get realistically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's reactivated.
Daytime Empress of Light will kill you immediately, right?
Yeah, one hit, any hit, death.
Oh. Gotcha.
Like, there's no point using defense against her because every shot is a one shot.
I see. So if you ever fought her during daytime, you might as well just be equipped to try and dodge her with offensive attacks.
Yeah, no, you basically like. Normally, I'd reforge everything to warding. Daytime Empress of Light, everything menacing. Like either menacing or attack speed or movement speed or something, just not defense.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just putting my staffs in here.
So, Empress of Light can also check that off list. Frost Pumpkin Moon. Sheesh.
Yeah, so
We fucking slayed some pussy on this one.
yeah, so we could let's see how we're doing for time. Well, since I can't get like the gear that I really want, let's see. I mean, we're about as set up. I could see how are we doing for potion ingredients.
Oh great! Have you ever watched 2003 Ninja Turtles?
TMNT? Oh, I think so. I think I saw some of it. A couple episodes.
It was essentially the one made by 4Kids, and despite being 4Kids, it was
No, it was actually a pretty mature one. It was kind of like the TMNT Teen Titans.
Yeah, kind of a similar animation style.
Yeah, it had that same sort of like mature feel, like yes, for kids, but it was also like for teenagers, kind of. It was in that like kind of edgy early 2000s.
Yeah, essentially Shredder was like, God, the most menacing and probably best Shredder you'd ever get.
Yeah, that was the one where like he kept dissecting Baxter Stockman.
Yep. That's 2003, all right. Baxter
Yeah,
Stockman was black.
And then like the final episode, like after everything, the turtles technically the turtles lose the final fight and they basically get saved by Deus Ex Machina, and then Shredder goes on trial and is like, oh damn, he did some bad shit.
Yeah,
But
he was.
even then, I really feel like, because I rewatched that scene, much later, and I listened to the numbers, and it's like, I'm pretty sure that Shredder actually did. That number shouldn't have been in like the thousands or millions. It should have been in the billions.
Yeah, the 2003 Shredder was his name was Chirel. He was an Utrom, one of the little alien dudes, the
Yeah,
little
like a
octopus.
Krang.
Yeah, they were essentially the Krangs of that universe, but they were more to do with the turtles' origin. Essentially, Chirel was a psychopath, galactic criminal for the Utroms, and he had caused like millions of billions of deaths. So they did say like millions and billions had
No,
perished.
they didn't say billions. I rewatched the scene. It didn't go into the billions. I think that they were like either millions or thousands. And it's
Oh,
like,
they didn't. Well, yeah,
that's the
they.
thing. Like it just felt like an underwhelmingly low number because I would have thought, didn't he do like planet wide genocide? And I was like,
Yeah,
apparently not.
yeah,
It's like,
they never said thousands. I know that for a fact. All I
yeah, so
remember
it
was
must
them
have just
saying,
been millions. But I'm like, I'm pretty sure that number should be billions.
yeah,
Millions on a planetary scale. I mean, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, you're dealing with, Stalin and Mao level numbers, but
yeah,
actually, well, even like Mao was like tens of millions.
yeah. That's the thing. So, but either way, it's like fucking
Yeah.
Scotty Ray's voice acting, Shredder's design, his presence, and he. One of my favorite types of villains is ones that are thinkers. They aren't arrogant. They're not like just meatheads blinded by power.
No, like when they've got that nice balance of both. Like they are clearly very intelligent. They just know how to delegate. That's why they don't do everything personally.
Yeah, and plus, they are actually physically powerful.
Yeah,
And
because it's like, yeah, no, it's not like, oh, I got past all your minions. Like, congratulations. Now I actually get to fight you because you're a worthy challenge.
yeah,
Because anyone who wasn't worthy of it, I think. Are you familiar with Dune? Actually,
Dune, like
Dune,
no,
like the sci-fi like novel books, and then like there's been a couple of different movies.
I've heard of them, not seen them though.
All right, well, so there's one thing where they basically meet like space Arabs, and it's played up with like kind of like a noble savage sort of viewpoint. Anyway, point being, what ends up happening is the main character, Paul Atreides, beats this one guy in single combat, and so he becomes a very prestigious role in the society. But then a whole bunch of other people start wanting to challenge him, and he ended up kind of like taking responsibility for the wife of the dude he killed in single combat. And she basically said, no, I'm going to fight the challengers for you because then there will be fewer challengers. Because losing to you, that's one thing. There's no shame in losing to you, who's like the strongest warrior here. But losing to me, a woman, yeah, they won't be able to do that, so they'll think twice about it. And I thought that was just kind of funny. He was like, yeah. Now, like, no sense in losing to the strongest guy, but when the second in command's a woman and you got to go through that, you don't want to risk being the guy who loses to the second in command, like especially like the wife.
Yeah. Also, from Empress of Light, I did get the prismatic die. Don't know if that has any use, but
Not that I'm aware of, no.
and I guess not really the bow either, but I can put it in the ranged weapons.
Yeah, no, like she's got a I think like her whip is like really good, but everything else we've already got better gear.
Yeah.
I was just hoping for like her infinite flight thing, but it looks like we don't get that off of her. Not until expert mode.
Yeah, I have the Morning Star from the dungeon, but that's it.
Yeah, no, we don't really need whip stuff. So, all right, I say let's give Moonlord a shot.
Okay.
So, let's go summon the pillars and kick some ass.
Sweet.
All right. All right, time to go summon the lunatic cultist.
Oh yeah.
Here it comes. All right, and you know the secret to like picking the right cultist out?
The one that's not transparent.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Not really. Is the okay? Here comes. Hold up. There. There we go.
Oh, trophy. I think.
I must have hit the wrong one somehow. Oh, right, the fucking summons.
Wait, what?
Our summons hit the wrong guy. That's why the Phantasmal Dragon showed up.
Oh, Ancient Manipulator. No, we got one of those already.
Yeah, we have one. But yeah, no, now the pillars are here, so Nebula's right beside us, so let's go deal with that.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah. When I sneezed, I have like a very low-pitched sneeze, or like some kids at school used to call me "ow." They didn't call me "ow." They'd call me "sneeze demon" or "schnoz demon" or some shit like that. One thing that I am grateful or learning from Titanfall is learning to react quicker to more fast-paced attacks. Because fucking Titanfall 2, that shit will put you on your toes real fast.
Actually, one thing I've been thinking of, like, because again, starting to get back into the whole game design thing. Like, how does one really make a fight feel like an anime fight? Like, I think, like, you know, stuff like, you know, Genshin Impact, Xenozone Zero, the Hoyoverse stuff, they've kind of mastered that sensation by the looks of it. But how would you do that in 2D?
Yeah. I mean, you'd need some good cinematic, I guess, background effects for sure.
That's the thing. No, I'm thinking more like, no, like not that. Like, how do you make the combat feel that way? Like, if you took away all the bells and whistles, and you just had like the most basic of graphics, like a square moving around, how would you create that feel?
Huh.
Because you can add all the like splash and flare to it, but that's not what makes gameplay feel a certain way. It's the mechanics. Because like something that feels like anime, even if you were using just minimal effects and all you could see were like hitboxes and skeletons, like game rig skeletons, it would still feel that way. Like, imagine, like, Dark Souls, even if you strip away all the graphics, would still feel like Dark Souls combat.
Yeah.
So I wonder, like, if you want to create, like, really engaging cinematic feeling game, how do you make that work? Because, have you seen Katana Zero, the gameplay?
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's a very cool one. You basically play as, well, a samurai super soldier that has the ability to stop time.
Oh.
and like and combat is like super fast paced, like crazy fast paced.
I can do fast paced.
Yeah, but it's like everything dies in one shot, both you and your opponents, aside from the odd boss. So honestly, I highly recommend Katana Zero. It's just a very fun playing game, but that's the kind of move. But that one works where like you kind of aim with your mouse, and then you're like zipping around the screen with those like instant sword slash attacks.
Oh god, fucking vortex. Okay, I'm just staying still right here. Ow. One thing I like about the flying dragon is that I can actually hide behind something and still shoot waves. Wait, is the pillar dead? Oh,
Almost.
killing it right now.
Like shield's down, so.
All right.
There we go.
You know, vortex always gave me the most trouble.
Honestly, the solar is the one that gave me the biggest pain in the ass. Because it's got like that one. It's got like that one dragon thing that if you go more than 15 tiles off the ground, it fucking murks you for shitty eye damage.
Oh yeah, maybe that was maybe. But vortex was definitely close up there.
Oh yeah, vortex is a close second. Don't get me wrong, but the solar pillar to me was the absolute worst.
Yeah, maybe Stardust is like the easiest one. Maybe
Stardust and Nebula. Nebula I always found pretty easy.
Yeah. Well.
Stardust isn't bad. There's just a lot of particles to deal with.
Well, looks like solar is gonna be the one we're dealing with next. So get ready to rumble.
Yeah, just remain low to the ground. That's all you got to do to really deal with them. And then try to dodge as best you can.
Oh, fuck off, Wyvern.
It's that big fucking thing in the sky, and you think it's got to hit its tail in order to actually damage it, too.
Yeah.
Not so bad on Classic. Master Mode, though, this was definitely a royal pain in the ass.
Sounds like it. Yeah, for me, the Vortex it's more about the minions with the fucking guns and the little...
Yes, they hit crazy hard.
Sparkling damage as well. Like, here, I've barely taken any damage to old Solar Boy here. I'm getting those fragments.
Okay, now there's just one piece of equipment I want to make before we do the final one.
Alright.
Just drop off some of these banners.
And that would be?
I want to make the other magic gauntlet. So like the it's not like the Nebula Blaze, it's the other Nebula thing. Where's that? There's the Ancient Manipulator.
Oh.
The what's it called? Nebula Arcanum, that's the one.
I see.
Yeah, it's a bit better for like taking out pillars. It's an alternative to Razor Blade Typhoon, basically.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but it's really good for like enemies that don't move very much or holding position. You launch it at them. And it's very effective. All
Yeah.
right, I'm porting to
gotta
the jungle.
I gotta grab
what do you-
potions.
All right, well, how about you restock potions? I'll deal with the pillar real quick, and then we'll meet up back at base for Moonlord.
Should we try Inferno potions?
Yeah, that'll help with the leeches a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
We only
I
got
don't know if we have anything
two,
for
though.
life force potions, but those might be useful as well.
Yeah, we got 2 life force potions total.
You use them because you'll probably be tanking a lot more Moonlord's attacks than me.
Okay. And I left 1 Inferno potion in the chest for you.
No, you hang on to it and then pass it to me when I get there, because
Okay.
I don't know if we'll have much time for me to dig through.
Is fighting Moonlord during day or night, like, does that affect anything?
Doesn't really make a difference. Like, everything
Okay.
turns black anyway.
Okay. And we do that in Old One's army arena or on top of the house?
No, we're gonna do it at home base. We have the most buffs there,
Alright.
and we're also probably gonna need a lot of vertical movement.
Okay. And should I replace my Fishron wings with the frozen shield and just ride the slime mount?
That's a good question. I don't know. Like, Fishron wings are really good, so I can't say. That's your call. Like, you got good gear, like got good armor, so you'll probably be okay. I guess it depends how comfortable you are with Fishron wings mobility.
Yeah.
Because if you think that like Slime's mobile enough, then go with Slime. But I don't know. Terraria will be done in a minute.
I'm gonna try
Yep.
sticking with the Fishron wings for now.
Okay. All right. Pillar's down.
Alright, I'm on top
You're
of
right there. Yeah. I'm just grabbing the Stardust fragments. Yes, we got just a couple. Yeah. Starting to distort the world.
Alright, I got
Right.
You need potions?
Yeah. No, I got potions. I always keep a lineup right on the bottom.
Here, just take that one.
Yeah.
I guess life force potion too.
Yeah, take that.
And all we can do is let the music begin.
Here it comes.
Oh
All right, try to get all of his eyes busted at the same time as possible.
All right.
Like, just close.
Shit.
Yeah. Get that. Okay. Okay, one eye is low.
Two
Try to
of them
focus
are...
on the other ones. Okay, yeah, okay. Try to focus on the center eye. Okay, okay, one hand is exposed. Okay, you just gotta get that center eye down.
Yeah.
Hey, keep him low, like, you fly way too far away. I understand, you're in the moment with it. Okay, yeah. Heart's exposed.
Oh. Oh, we're getting him.
Yeah, we almost got him. There we go.
All right. Okay then. Well, I can say that's. Oh. Oh yeah, it has the stuff.
Yeah, now we get all the post-credit scenes.
Okay. Wee.
Yeah, so what gear did you get off of them?
Yeah, I got portal gun. Creates a pair of portals that can be traveled through. Use left click and right click to place portals. Increases momentum and falling speed. Speedy things go in. Speedy thing come
toss
out.
it, man. It's the portal gun from Portal. Come on, toss it over. Here, like very, very quick to here. Let me show you how this works.
Oh. They're like trampolines almost.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. But if you go all the way up and then drop into it, it conserves momentum.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meowmare minecart. Super healing potion. And he drops the where's the Luminite? There we go. A pebble of the heavens.
Yeah, you can use that to make like you could make like the best melee gear with that.
Frenzying. The it has nice sound effects. And Unreal Celebration MK2.
Oh, it's a firework gun.
Oh.
Yeah, they nerfed the shit out of it. It used to be way overpowered. Now it's mostly just a firework gun.
It's not letting me use it, but.
Because you don't have any fireworks.
Oh yeah. What else we got here? Is there anything else?
Yeah, no last prism or anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's his magic weapon, the last prism.
Yeah.
Pretty neat beam weapon, but it is very hard on your mana.
Just Nebula is better off for you.
For the moment, last prism is actually really good. Because it's like if you saw it, you'd understand. But it's like a big ass. Like okay, so you know like not that here. So like you know like this.
Hmm.
It's like a more advanced beam weapon like this. Like very useful.
Interesting. Well, anyway, take that one out.
I haven't tried it in actually fighting combat, but I imagine with groups of enemies, it would just shred them.
Yeah. Do you want the Meowmer?
Well, no, I think that's part. Oh, the minecart. It's basically like Nyan Cat, from what I understand.
Oh gosh, that
Yeah,
fucking
no,
meme.
Yeah, here, let's put down some minecart tracks. Yeah, it's literally just Nyan Cat.
That takes me back to those old days. Oh, it's the zoologist. She's walking a bunch of puppies. And a bunny rabbit and a cat. Damn, she got some... I don't know if it's just me. She got some big titties.
Oh, yeah. Especially, like, we also... Technically, like, Lorelai's being the Moon Lord actually cured her werewolf curse, too, so she's no longer a furry.
Huh. I see. Yeah, there's the skeleton merchant. He's digging through shit. It's a shame he doesn't move in, though. Marketing, Ted, Loki, Murphy. Hope he's not one of those types of Murphys.
Nah, I'm pretty, like, remember, like, Jack Murphy is technically a Goldman, not a Murphy.
True. Aw. Dryads slept peacefully, and the little rabbit's right there. Huh. Cyborg and the steampunk. Wow. Oh yeah, there's Santa Claus and the tax collector. Yeah, I don't know if you've came to this point of beating Terraria before, but this is my first time ever.
Yeah, no, actually, my first time was just earlier this week beating the Moon Lord.
Huh.
So this is only the second time beating Moon Lord. And that time took me 3 tries, which I consider pretty good because Fish Run was way harder.
Huh. Were you in Master Mode doing that? Or
Yep.
Expert?
Yep, Master Mode.
Oh boy. That'd be hell on earth for me.
It was brutal. But enough. But yeah, Fish Run Master Mode way harder. Like I definitely ranked Fish Run as tougher, and then Moon Lord, and then Empress of Light. But I think I died more to the pillars than I did to Moon Lord.
Yeah, it was like,
Yeah, the enemies there are no joke.
yeah. It's funny how that works. It's like Moon Lord is Cthulhu, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
we ain't fighting Azathoth or anything, but no, it's literally Cthulhu, and we're fighting all of his extra parts too.
yeah,
It's actually
the
fun.
brain.
Yeah, no, well, not just that. Like the mechanical bosses were also like kind of a final. I don't know, what would you call it? Like they were basically trying to like recreate
Replicate,
Cthulhu. Yeah, out of mechanical shit.
Yeah.
And that's why they kidnapped the mechanic and put her in the dungeon. So like, all the lore is there and connected.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Special thanks to the Torch God. But I see what you mean about the witch doctor being a lizard. He and the princess were talking to 2 little lizard folk.
Yeah.
Maybe he made peace with them.
Yeah, we can hope so. I mean, we're gonna go and slaughter more of them if we want to fight Golem again. But you know, that's beside the point.
Yeah. Hey,
Well,
why do I don't get all the glory. Give some to Grey Ghost too.
no. I got them in my version of the cutscene.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I was like, without Grey Ghost, I wouldn't have been able to make it here. Well, I probably would have, but just.
Yeah, no, like
more effort.
Cthulhu, like that wasn't a terribly bad fight for us. That was reasonable.
I'd say it was actually very good.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right. Well, it's about 1 a.m. here, so in the interest of not staying up till 3 again, it's probably
Yeah.
a good place to call it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna craft some Luminite bars and well, this was a very, very very great journey with you, Grey Ghost.
Indeed.
I guess, if we ever decide to continue, I'm sure we'll do it again in the future.
Yeah, we might do Frost Moon, or maybe we'll try a Master Mode playthrough.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt. But anyway, you have a good night, Grey Ghost. Thank you for this great series of Terraria playthrough, just from humble beginnings all the way to the big boss himself. Been an honor,
Well,
man.
well, thank you for hosting me, Doc, and everyone for taking a watch. Y'all have a good night. Peace
Peace
out.
out, Grey Ghost. Well, how about that? That was it's quite the journey over the past couple episodes. Um, I guess there's definitely time for doing it in the future. But as of now, I might be taking a break, but who knows. But I'm just gonna, well, first things first, I need to craft the luminite. Oh yeah, the light disc, I remember these guys. Spectre, yeah. Where's the luminite? Oh wait, I make them at the ancient manipulator, don't I? There we go. Oh boy. Do I want solar wings? That'll be 10. 12. 16. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and make the solar wings. Whew. Well, thank you for anyone who tuned into this stream. I hope you all enjoyed this series as a whole, because I sure did. Anyways, this is Dr. Fourthwall. Not signing off forever, but definitely it'll probably be a while until I make another Terraria stream. Might do something else than that. Either ways, you folks have yourselves a great night. Peace out.